Welcome to Jennifer to the Rescue. I'm Jennifer Johnson, and I am here. Well, I call myself a lyrical appreciation expert. I'm a musician, and I have a fellow musician sitting here with me. I want to say happy, what is today? Wednesday. But I also want to say thank you to Logan Street Signs and Banners. And we're here at the Wofford Theater, and it's a wonderful thing that we can come in every week and share I get to share my guests with you, and hope that you'll check them out and know that I bring them to you because I either know them personally or I've been introduced to them, and I think they have a great thing to share. And I'm with Lydia Abbott today.
Hello, thanks for having me on your show.
You're welcome. And Lydia is a fellow musician. And I actually got introduced to Lydia through Jim here at Wofford Theater and Logan Street Signs and Banners. I do want to say really quick, if you have, before we get into Lydia, because she has actually got a wonderful thing to share, and we're going to dig deep into it here in just a minute. But the Indie Boomer magazine, I don't know, we've got a new backdrop. I don't know if you've noticed that, and I've also got a new haircut, so I keep seeing that on the screen too. I'm like, oh my goodness, 2 new things at once. That's amazing. But the Indie Boomer magazine just hit the stands. Mary Pat McKee with Indie Boomer magazine, it has a show on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. And the Boomer magazine that's out right now has a great story about Hamilton County Television. It's actually on page 6, and it talks all about the different shows, and I know you've been a guest on maybe 1 or 2 other shows, and so things are happening. We've got a new backdrop, we've got the magazines featuring us, and Mary Pat McKee with Indie Boomer is excited to announce that Boomer TV, I believe, is going to start, I think it's March 1st. So Boomer TV, and you can check out the magazine. You can go to indieboomer.com, I believe, and you can find out all the information. Lydia, thank you so much for making time to come on my show.
My pleasure.
And Lydia, you are the regional director with Paid to Save.
Yes, I am.
And I think I get excited when I talk about Paid to Save because I know what it's all about. But you're going to share with us all about Paid to Save. And then you're also going to tell us, though, first about you're from Cicero, right?
Yep, from Cicero, not very far away from here.
Not at all. So you've lived there your whole life?
No, I moved there about 15 years ago and have been there ever since.
I was going to say you're only, 15, 16? No, I'm joking. Yes, you're very young, but you're not that young. So you moved there about 15 years ago, and where were you from originally? Then are you a Hoosier?
Indianapolis area.
Okay, so you are a Hoosier.
I was raised in Peru, Indiana, so I've moved around a little bit.
Okay, so cool. So you are in Cicero, and you are a musician as well, but you... Not but anything. I mean, if you're a musician, and we both know that music kind of is, I mean, I know you will speak and you'll sing right in the middle of you're saying something and then you start singing.
How did you know?
I know, but I do that too. A lot of stuff, I think if it's in you, it's in you. And obviously your music is very important, and you travel all over with your music. How did, okay, so you're a missionary?
I'm a Christian singer, and I travel with missions.
Okay.
That's my passion, yeah.
Cool. So can they find you anywhere?
Yeah, they can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Lydia Abbott Music. And here I sing in Spanish and English, and I travel all over the world. And my passion is going to areas that can't afford an artist to come in and do concerts, and that's the places where I like to go. So Paid to Save is a very big blessing to me because it allows me to have an income here while I'm doing what you don't get paid for overseas.
Right. So how did you find Paid to Save? And if you're looking behind, it's paid, the word paid and the number 2 and save. And how did you tell us how you found that, and what is it?
Well, it was kind of a surprise to me. I was in South Africa doing some concerts, and my friend couldn't wait for me to get home so he could tell me, because the phone reception wasn't very good there. So I got home, and he told me about this amazing company, and I didn't really understand it. I wasn't sure if I had time because I'm very busy, and I travel probably 3/4 of the year. And I looked into it, and I thought, wow, you don't have to sell anything. You're giving away a free app that helps save people money. And I don't think cell phones or apps are going to go out of style
No.
anytime soon. So I thought, it's a very, very low investment to start with this company. And I had no idea what I was plunging into. And that was in April. And lots of things have happened since then. I've made a lot of money and been able to do a lot of amazing things. So I'm glad I took the leap of faith.
Yes, you did take a leap of faith. Because, okay, so you literally have not been in Paid to Save even a full year yet.
Not yet.
Almost. I mean, we're wishing for spring very soon, obviously. Okay, so Paid to Save is what?
Paid to Save is a savings company, first and foremost.
Okay. So what beyond that? I mean, how do you share what you like to tell people about Paid to Save?
Paid to Save really comes around local merchants. That's really why they were established as far as the app is concerned. Before the app was there, it was a savings company. Whether it's travel, doctor services, vision plans, all things like that. And then when the app was introduced, it was really an opportunity for local merchants that can advertise for free on the app, whereas a lot of other companies will charge a lot of money for them to do it, but they do it because they're desperate. So Pay to Save allows them to be able to advertise for free, and they only pay a very small percentage, which is 10%, if and only if they're able to someone comes in and uses their coupon. So I love that because to me it's showing merchants that there's actually a company on their side, and the company can be on their side to not charge them much because what they're interested in is getting the app into people's hands because they know that's really where the revenue is. But the app in our hands just allows us to save money at retail big shops as well as local merchants in the areas.
So Paid to Save started out, I mean, I know you're still learning as well, but you know a lot more about it than I do. But Paid to Save really started out as a membership company that you were part of, but you got discounts all over as part of that membership. So you get some travel discount, not some, you get major travel discounts, and you get discounts at big box stores. But because of the platform, you can actually, a local merchant can advertise on that platform as well.
Yes, correct.
And offer the app. I mean, for those that maybe don't understand what even an app is, I mean, I say to people, go on your phone, and because the numbers say that people are getting the internet more on their phones than they're doing on I don't know what the statistics are, but so the app just happened to be a byproduct or a wonderful beginning of something even bigger for Paid to Save, because it was around as a membership savings company. Now it's got the app so that you can go to your Google Play or you can go to
the Apple Store on your
Apple
phone.
Store.
And it's a free app, so it's very easy to download.
So you can, so you can go in and you can actually upload free the app. I always say upload, download, I don't know. But you can go in and you can actually get it and then put it on your phone.
And the cool thing is it's free to download. Obviously, you use it and save money, but there's a chance for the person who downloads it without any kind of, they don't have to put any money down or anything to do with that. They just share it with their friends. And if any of their friends download the app and they use it to save money, then that person is going to make a little bit of profit every single time any of their friends buys anything. So you're helping your friend out because you're getting them a good deal, but you're getting a little bit of a kickback, and then you're allowing your friends to share it with their friends so they can get a little bit of a kickback. But there's really no way to do this without helping people. So it's just been a really amazing journey.
It's a wonderful, I mean, I've been doing a lot more in-depth research as Jennifer to the Rescue has now become a brand partner, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that after we get back. But I just feel like, does everybody know about this? And obviously they don't, but that's what our goal is today, to share it and to tell people some opportunities that they can definitely check out the website on the screen. And you can go download the free Paid to Save app from the Google Play or the App Store or whatever, and put in my code 86755. I just got to plug that. One more time, they can find you on Facebook where?
At facebook.com/Lydia Abbott Music, or just type in Lydia Abbott Music and you can hear all my music in Spanish and English.
All right. Well, we're going to come back and we're going to dig more into this Paid to Save fun stuff. Okay.
Yay.
All right. Don't leave us. Come back. Come right back, please.
When Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage: Logan Street signs and banners. conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Everyone knows it's easy to find first-run movies in the big theaters. But where can you go to watch your favorite classic movies on the big screen for the perfect night out? Why rent a flick when you can rent the entire theater? Call today to reserve our 32-seat theater for your next event, or just stop by to see what's showing this weekend. The 14 by 7 foot screen and the high quality digital surround sound system offers all the amenities you would expect from the big theaters, with a laid back atmosphere and comfortable seating of your own home. Wofford Theater at 1744 South 10th Street in Noblesville gives you the classic movies you want with a big theater experience.
We are back at Jennifer to the Rescue, and I just want to say one more time, actually I always forget to say jennifertotherescue.com is my website, and I forget that because I get so excited about my guests, and when I envisioned this show, I think it was exactly what it's become. It's bringing wonderful people like Lydia to my viewers, my listeners, and be able to have them share their story. And Lydia Abbott is regional director with Paid to Save, as well as a musician. Mm-hmm. Someday we're going to sing a song together. We'll see. That's our goal, my goal. I don't know about her goal, but that's my goal. Anyways,
I would love to, just so you know.
Okay, cool. Okay, we'll do that. That's like not, we'll worry about it.
Just not Marilyn Monroe style.
No, we won't do that. But we're here at Hamilton County you're seeing us on Hamilton County Television, but we're also here at the Wofford Theater, and Logan Street Signs and Banners does a wonderful job. Our new backdrop. We're in a coffee shop, if you didn't notice that. We didn't have any coffee, though. Oh, darn. But anyway, Lydia, on the break, we were having fun. Well, I always have fun. But we were talking about Paid to Save, and there's so much to cover. So I'm just going to kind of say, you're from Cicero. You discovered this wonderful company and opportunity, and tell us more about Paid to Save. I mean, it has an app. It has all, but tell us more. I'll let you talk.
Okay, well, when I came back home to Indiana, I was doing some singing concerts in California. I came on board with the company as a partner. I had a really good time talking to the CEO, getting my questions answered, and I thought, okay, well, why not? I came home to Indiana, and the app is all about savings. It's all about local merchants and coupons on the app. Back when I came on board, there was no big box retail stores like Target or Bed Bath & Beyond or anything. It was only based around local merchants. So I came home to Indiana expecting to see something. I opened up my app and there was nothing. The closest merchant was 1,800 miles away in California. So I was a little taken back, and I thought, what did I get myself into? And there were certain people that said, well, wait and see where it goes. And I thought, well, if I wait, I won't be the first person to pioneer it here in Indiana. So I decided to get to work and talk to some of my friends and family and get a group of people together that wanted to partner. And with building that little army of people, we all went out, and now we have over 100 merchants in Indiana. And I have people in over 9 or 10 states. So it's really, really blossomed, and I'm glad I was up for the challenge, because now, in a way, we've paved the way for people coming on now. We're very ground floor, but definitely not building the basement blocks like when I came back to Indiana. So It's up and running. It's going. We've got merchants. Now we've got big box retail stores. You can go into JCPenney, Ulta, Best Buy, Bed Bath & Beyond, and it gives our app a lot of value because these are stores where people are already shopping. So while we're building up the local merchant area, at least there's something to do on the app and some kind of savings that people can take advantage of. And you can start this anywhere. If there's an area that you live in, even in Indiana, that hasn't even been touched by Pay to Save, you can be the first person to go and start it there. Tell a few friends and get some merchants on, and believe me, it's a domino effect after that.
Well, you've not been with the company a whole year, and you're doing quite well, aren't you?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty easy. It's not rocket science.
Yeah,
you know?
and I'm not content, but I don't sell makeup. I don't. But this, you're saving savings.
Yeah.
I mean, you're selling savings. I mean, who doesn't want to save money?
Exactly.
Whether you're a merchant, whether you're an individual that's just looking for a good deal, or you maybe want to start a business and there's a business opportunity. So, can you take us in about 5 minutes? Can you take us from wherever you want to start? But I would say, you're talking about building the merchants up. Locally we have started to, and obviously it's due to a lot of work you've done in your team. But tell us, merchant-wise.
Well, Wofford Theater is a good example.
That's a good one. I'm glad you brought that up, because you can actually save money here at the Wofford Theater, and Logan Street Signs and Banners and the Trophy Shop.
Correct.
Right?
So if you go on, I think on the backdrop, you might see how to download the app. You go to your app store, just download Pay to Save. Then you'll put in the code that you see on the screen right now, which is Jennifer's code, and you'll see Wofford Theater's coupons pop up on the app. Really great deals, as well as a lot of other deals. So the business aspect of it is it's very simple. Basically, you can go to a merchant and tell them about it. It's very, very easy. No one has to be a salesperson, right? Because we're just offering people an opportunity to advertise free of charge, and they only pay for results. This is results-based marketing. Right. Results-based marketing. There's not a lot of companies out there doing that because they lose too much money, whereas Pay to Save is offering this because we want merchants to see results. So if I, the brand partner, or Jennifer, the brand partner, or if you become a partner with the company, that just means for every merchant that you bring on board, you might go in and basically you say, would you like to advertise? We're very similar to Groupon or Living Social or any of those things, but you make your own rules. So you can say $10 off, you can say half off, you can say Monday through Thursday 2 to 4 in the afternoon, whatever you want. Pay to Save will give you the first 10 customers for free, and then after that you only pay if I come in to use there's a $40 massage at Massage Envy or wherever it may be. Pay to Save is only going to pay 10% of that $40. So they're only paying $4 now instead of maybe paying 50% with other companies. And we get paid a profit every time we bring on a merchant and they make a sale. So that means if you bring on 20 merchants and that's all you ever do, you will make 10% for life of whatever that merchant gives to Pay to Save. So that's one aspect of becoming a brand partner, and that's really what it's all based around. But even people that just download the app, let's say you just download the app, you don't want anything to do with the business, you're not really for that, or whatever your excuse may be.
So you just want to be what they call a connector.
You just want to be a connector. Yeah, connector. Which just means an app user. That just means you have the app for free. Yeah. You can still, let's say everyone probably knows a merchant. There's probably everybody out there that knows somebody that knows somebody. You can go in and just say, hey, I have this app. Do you know you can advertise on it? And you just being that app person, Pay to Save is going to reward you by advertising for them. So if that merchant decides, well, yeah, sign me up, I want to go on the app, it takes literally 7 minutes to go on the app. They fill out their little form. You don't pay any money. If that merchant comes on board, let's say it's an oil change place. Okay, they come on board and you're just an app user. That's all. But if they come on board, you, the app user, are still going to make 10% for life of everything that Pay to Save makes from the advertisements of that oil change shop. So it's really, really cool. There's a lot of information online about it on your website. You can Google it. But become a brand partner is really the key, because you want to be on board with the company, because when you're bringing on these merchants and then everyone's downloading the app because of you, you're going to get a kickback every single time somebody downloads the app. Whereas if you're just an app user and 10 people download the app, you'll make a little kickback from those 10 people. But if those 10 people go crazy and they start saying, well, hey, I can make money if I share this on my Facebook, and let's say 1,000 people come from those 10 friends of yours, you won't get paid. You're just going to get paid on those 10. But if you become a partner with the company, which is what you and I are,
Yes.
even if you ever gave the app away to 10 people, but let's say 1,000 people come from those 10, you will get paid from those 1,000 people. It's like domino effect. It never ends, and that goes on to infinity. So that's why a lot of merchants actually see this vision, and they're
Right.
like, well, sign me up as a partner first. I'll put my own business on.
Sure.
And then that way, if the business gives away the app, hey, download the app, or it's at
Sure.
a pizza place. And you can probably, if anyone's listening to this and you're business-minded and you're an entrepreneur, I think you're going to get where I'm coming from, because it's worth a little investment up front, and the investment is as low as $200 to become a partner. And if paying that investment allows you to be on a platform to make money to infinity, no matter whoever comes on board. I mean, I came on board in March. I just met Jennifer. I just met Jim not too long ago. And even though I didn't even know them for a while, they were still, because I started the pack, right?
Right,
So I'm
right.
the person who came to Indiana and started it. So anything that ever happens, I get a little piece of it. So it's the same for you. You can start it in California. You can start it in an area in Texas. You may not live there,
Sure.
but you're going to get a percentage. So
Well, we're going to come back in just a minute. We're going to clarify. Just if you want to know a little bit more, there's a couple little videos at my other website of JTTR Paid to Save. So it's Jennifer to the Rescue, paid to save.com. So the JTTR Paid to Save. But we are going to have, and we're going to go to a break, and we'll come back and make sure we kind of wrap it all up. But next Thursday, what is that, January 29th. And if you're watching this afterwards, oh, well, but give me a call or email me or whatever. But it's January 29th here at the Wofford Theater. We're going to have kind of a launch of Jennifer to the Rescue being associated, a brand partner. And hopefully you will all come. Lydia is going to present the
I'm very excited.
opportunity too. Me too. I can't wait. We'll be right back with Jennifer to the Rescue. Make sure you don't leave yet.
You know, when Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Everyone knows it's easy to find first-run movies in the big theaters. But where can you go to watch your favorite classic movies on the big screen for the perfect night out? Why rent a flick when you can rent the entire theater? Call today to reserve our 32-seat theater for your next event, or just stop by to see what's showing this weekend. The 14 by 7 foot screen and the high quality digital surround sound system offers all the amenities you would expect from the big theaters, with a laid back atmosphere and comfortable seating of your own home. Wofford Theater at 1744 South 10th Street in Noblesville gives you the classic movies you want with a big theater experience.
Well, time is just flying by. This is exciting because it's the second Jennifer to the Rescue show of the new year, and it couldn't be better subject matter. I just get very excited because 2015 is going to be an awesome year for everybody. But anybody that's involved in Paid to Save is going to probably, I just think it's like finally technology has caught up with my crazy mind. Like I was thinking this could happen, but now it's actually really happening because of the paid to save. It's called incentivized sharing. I don't think we actually hit on that really. Is there a definition of incentive? There's a reason to share this.
That's
right?
true, right? That I'm glad you brought that up, because it's a good way of putting it. Incentivized sharing just means you get paid. They incentivize you to share, and when you share, you get paid. So instead of Candy Crush, where they give you a free virtual life and a game, right? How many millions of people press that? Invite my friends because they're running out of lives and they need another life. Well, can you imagine if a company said, hey, thanks for downloading our app to save money all over town.
Right.
If you share it with your friends, we're going to pay you cash. We're not going to give you a virtual life and a virtual game. We're going to give you cash.
Give you money that you can actually use.
Do you think people will push the button and invite all their friends if they know they can get some cash and they're helping their friends out? It's not like they're asking or selling anything. They're saying, hey, do you want a 20% off coupon to JCPenney? Do you want $10 off to Ulta? You know, all of these amazing deals are on there, and the incentivized sharing part is you get paid for sharing it.
Yeah, and I just thought that was good. This is Lydia Abbott. I don't know if I actually said that on this segment, but she is regional director with Paid to Save here, and you live in Cicero, but you travel all over, and that's the neat thing about Paid to Save. Obviously, depending on what your background or your education is, there are limitations sometimes. Paid to Save, you're not limited.
No.
It's just open, wonderful.
You can do it in your
opportunity.
car.
You can do it
in your home.
You can do it in your home. We're actually going to do my kind of big open house. I call it a launch party, I guess, here at Wofford Theater, the Wofford Theater, and Logan Street Signs and Banners and Hamilton County Television are so nice to host this event, or help me host this event next Thursday, January 29th. It's going to be here, and the Wofford Theater is at 1744 South 10th Street. Now, if you know where Logan Street Signs and Banners are here in Noblesville, it's just part of that same building. So you may have passed it a zillion times. And
right off of 10th Street.
Right off of 10th Street, yes.
And near the Big Chicken.
I'm near the Big Chicken. That's what, yes. If you're from this area, the Big Chicken is usually pretty well known. We're going to have door prizes, maybe some CDs, you never know. Tons of giveaways. So we were talking about that, and we might even pop some popcorn.
And what time is this going to be?
It's good point. 7 to 8:30. And hopefully we'll start as close to 7 as we can, because I know I do have some people who said they're coming, or I've seen that they're coming on Facebook. And
if you can't stay for the whole hour and a half, just come as long as you want and leave whenever you want, because we don't want people to feel like, oh, I'm there and they're going to see me when I walk out. No, just if you want to come for a half an hour and see what it's about, if you need to leave to do whatever, that's totally fine.
So Paid to Save is a savings company. And if you check out JenniferToTheRescue.com. It'll have some more information. It's actually, excuse me, my nose itches. It's actually on my website. You can also go to JTTR Paid to Save. So it's Jennifer to the Rescue Paid to Save, and that neat little thing that was made up there. Oh, and my phone number is on there too. So feel free to email me or text me. And I know that Lydia would be happy if you contact her through your Facebook. And that is one more time, so that our listeners and our viewers.
If you just go to Facebook and type in Lydia Abbott Music, LYDIA Music, you can listen and see what I do all around the world with my music. And feel free to call me as well. I don't know if my number's on the screen, but
I don't know.
You can ask Jennifer for my number. And I'd be happy to explain
I just have
this
it in my phone. It says Lydia on it. But
I know, isn't it horrible? We don't memorize numbers anymore. It's too easy.
Yes, I know. It's pretty. I kind of fought that, but you know what? Technology is wonderful, and we know through Paid to Save, it's because of technology that we actually have the app that you can go, and it's free. Upload the Paid to Save app,
and just keep in mind, guys, and I know you've heard this. The key in life and business, if you're wanting to get into business and you're wanting to make it big, is to find that company that's starting out and find it at the right time. Because many people, and some people I know, invested in Google and Microsoft and Apple, and they became very, very wealthy, even though they put maybe a little bit of money in. I know some people who backed out because there was time when it went under, right? So the key is finding those companies that are going to make it, investing your money or your time or whatever it is, And in the end, I mean, I'm looking forward to the future because I know that I'm in at the right time. And I can see it has come so far, even just since March when I started. I can't even fathom how big it's going to be. So do your research, look into it, because you're in the right place at the right time. And I didn't know that when I started. I came on, it was just, okay, well, I'll try this type of attitude. I'm so happy that my friend brought this to me way back when, because now I'm being very blessed because of that decision. So I just wanted to pop that in.
So this is why I brought Lydia to the show, because she's shared. I was fortunate to hear about Paid to Save, and I decided to share it with everybody else, become a brand partner. And I know I've been out there sharing it, and I'm sure some of you are kind of like, well, you need to upload the app and then just see all the great savings. I'm not selling you anything other than savings. I mean, you're going to be out there shopping at Penny's and Best Buy and all those places
and
anyway.
all the local merchants that we brought on
Right.
board. Mm-hmm.
And Hamilton County Television, well, I guess the Wofford Theater, and Logan Street Signs and Banners, if you go on, actually have deals there too. So they're already signed up. They know that it's going to be big, and they want to be on there doing that. It's results based for the merchant that lists. So you don't pay unless you actually.
Correct. And Paid to Save will let them try it for 10 customers. Yeah. And if they want to quit after that, there's no contract. So if you have your 10 free customers, you're like, this is kind of cool, but I'm going to quit before I get charged. Go ahead and quit. I don't think you're going to want to, because it's pennies on the dollar.
I was going to say Business Sense probably would say not to do that, but it is completely free to upload. Just to do that, and then put in my code 86755. It does connect you, and it doesn't cost you anything. Lydia, it has been wonderful. I know there's probably so much that we want to share about Paid to Save, and hopefully we'll have you back. We do want everybody to know, one more time, I'm having a big launch party next Thursday night. So it depends on when you're watching this, but it is Thursday, January 29th. And
At 7 p.m.
7. And I will also be around. And I'm sorry, yes, weekly, Lydia does do a Wofford Theater presentation. A presentation here at the theater. I know time's running out, and I just want to make sure I throw it
And if
all
you're
in.
watching this today, you should come tonight, because Jennifer will be here.
I will be here.
And we have it every Tuesday. So if you can't make Thursday, we would recommend you come Thursday the 29th, because there's going to be lots of door prizes, popcorn. It's going to be a big party, and it's an open house style. It's going to be amazing. But if you can't make it, come tonight or come any of the Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. Because I can pretty much guarantee you that it will not be a waste of your time, and you will walk away saying, I'm really glad that I just bit the bullet and went.
Right. Well, we look forward to having you, Lydia, come to my thing next week, tonight, and just so excited. I want to just, leave with an upbeat. A musician, I kind of was like, what's kind of interesting for him, and it's the upbeat. So I'll leave you with something. This is Oprah Winfrey says, surround yourself with only people who are going to lift you higher. And that is one of my mottos for 2015. I'm immersed in Paid to Save, and we are so thankful to Logan Street Signs and Banners and Hamilton County Television and the Wofford Theater for being part of that, and for Lydia bringing your special story. And we're just so excited about Paid to Save. We'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.